I educated my wife, and I'm over here on the element Empress Earth and stuff. So I educated the kids in the paradigm too. But good for you though. I never told you to bring your psychotic stalkers by me, right?
Come on, Nico, it's just one beer. I'm still driving.
I'll literally bye bye. I want pussy, so I don't know how you're looking and thinking about my situation, but I better get some pussy real fast. I don't want that shit neither.
Tonight, now,
I don't want that shit neither.
it has the only prescription strength retinoid you can get without a prescription. Do things different.
I don't want nothing that's gonna jeopardize the love of my dick. Because you ain't hurting my dick, bitch.
Peloton is now everywhere.
Fuck you and your privacy ahead of time,
Peloton
bitch.
Digital. Live studio classes like you've never taken them before. Anytime, anywhere, on any equipment. Peloton Digital is here.
Frank Thomas, a.k.a. the Big Hurt, used to keep pretty busy on the baseball field, but now he's busier than ever.
But I'm just saying, just need to tell my wife something. I remember what I just told you about.
Patented key ingredient, clinically researched to help boost your free testosterone level. To get your complimentary bottle, text 231-231. And under HeAr,
Eugenics helped me feel better. I feel stronger. I have more energy. I have the energy and stamina and strength. It makes me feel awesome.
Eugenics is GNC's #1 men's vitality.
Yo, babes, I never had boys that were smarter than my wife. I had boys that were smart. I had girls, and then I used to look at them, and then they would be gone already. I had girls when they used to look at me. One of my daughters, when she seen me, she opened her legs. I just, I just sat down in my place and said, I don't even want to. I'm out. I'm going to sleep. She, I said, oh man, oh man. There was nothing else to say after that no more. It was just like, what? Oh. I was like, oh man. Yo, listen. Let me be real with you, man. I never had boys that was trying to be smarter than their mother because that would have ended up in rape situations. After a certain time of mentality, you don't want to spoil the person doing certain things a certain type of way. And then they get so used to living the life a certain type of way that, say, if their conscience is not a point of their enlightenment a certain type of way at a time, what were they mad at and what were they trying to get to a certain type of way at a time? And if they wanted to be smart and they did so much in a paradigm a certain type of way at a time, what didn't they want me to see that they wanted to see at a point in time in existence? So they should have never had the pussy I was supposed to have. And then on top of it, too bad, babes. I never had a nigga that just call you where the fuck you at, and then next thing you know, all type of situations happening because another person can't stand being secondary because the emotions of everything that he got going for himself a certain type of way. A person doesn't care, get caught up in the life and like he on some coke and doesn't care after a while. Listen, listen, babes. Let me tell you something. Especially all my empresses and inner points of enlightenment. The main empress of space is not gonna hurt herself intricately and poison herself and get. You ever had an itch and you be like, oh my god, oh. She doesn't want to feel like that neither. That's not a comfortable feeling. The space empress is not gonna want to pass hands through herself like she's ripping herself apart. So she's not gonna be stupid for somebody trying to manipulate her physics a certain type of way. We're not gonna be stupid a certain type of way. So I'm gonna just tell you just like this. All I'm gonna say is that was really nice. And all I'm gonna say is this. You know, um, it doesn't make no sense for a person wanting to get rid of the intricate reasons why a man is having sex a certain type of way. Because if I'm maneuvering like the Dalai Lama and I'm about to creep up on somebody, why is there another child trying to make sure I can't creep up on him with my wife? like he's going to other niggas, like he tag team in wrestling. Once he starts doing things like that, babes, there's nothing else to say. You got niggas on already heard this, of biker gangs, all type. Nothing else to say a certain type of way. Where's my daughters? Where's my pussy? The reasons why I didn't have my daughters in space. Well, there's nothing but space out there. I don't want you going out there. You're already in tank, and then the fumigation becomes too much for your sacrecy of your vagina and your crotch. If you were gonna be transported a certain type of way, you would have to be concealed. So this way, you could be okay even within yourself for to protect yourself. This is how much I love girls. This is how much I love women. So when you were transported, you would be able to have a protective covering and still be able to protect yourself when it came to your sacrecy. Men are already covered and they're supposed to be in space a certain type of way. If you caught a man in space that come on a planet butt naked and on some neck shit, then that's something else, you know. And then I'm just gonna be real with you, you know. If you have, you know, I didn't want you fumigating space with just bad emotions a certain type of way and going on a high receptive level, especially if you're a female. And the next, the astrological empress had an order in her, so you had to have a level of acknowledgement. So it doesn't make no sense for you to be a feminine being and then going on a level and then fucking up your conscience even more and stuff on a higher level, making the disease harder for you to even get rid of if you're already having a tough time, or because other people want you to open the door for you can come in your house and do, and for they can come in your house, and you know, you gotta be very careful of certain things. So I was a smart man in a way. I did my physics because all it was pussy in the beginning. And then I was like, yo, you know something? I'm the only man that made all the pussy. Let me just make some niggas after a while, you know? I don't make no sense, you know? I love myself so much, let me really feel, you know, the quality was wonderful, but I was like, let me just feel the quality a certain type of way so I can make maneuvers for my wife because her education a certain type of way. I need her to be receptive in her education. Let me show her a couple things a certain type of way, and then I started making men a certain type of way and stuff, and then all type of things started happening. My wife got caught up in a situation. The dildo killed her. So, so we talking about? Oh, you're gonna learn about Transformers, Iron Body, Golden Body, and then my wife that died off the dildo and shit. Like we talking about? Oh yeah, she had a heart attack with the dildo and shit. You know this shit killed her. Why? Because she had magic and the receptiveness. She cheated on me with a dildo. I went to go see her, and she told me no one day when I had to refine her. And when it came to I was traveling, it came to the precise for me to refine her habitation. She was like, no, she was tired. I just walked away. All right, I'm out. That was it. The magic energy of myself was already feeling the distortion, and then she collapsed and died and shit. So because in the magic part of my sequencing of my habitation needed refinement a certain type of way. And then next you know I got cut, you know, I was like, hey, you know, this is the bitch that just trying to kill me a certain type of way. I gotta be careful the way I'm moving a certain type of way. Then, you know, me having other wives in physics, I had to do certain things a certain type of way because I couldn't let them manipulate the situation. Because if they top that influence, I was just like, all right. And I just started making more pussy. It was just more I kept going, more better, more pussy. My pussy was already sexy from the beginning. So it was like, it kept on making way sexier pussy. Sometimes I would have to wave out the quality lower, up and down of the high intensity of the quality because, you know, my wives of at certain points had a higher point of acknowledgement and, you know, the way I did certain things for them. So that was it, you know. I didn't want nothing else. It's like if my wife showed another man how to make pussy, then that's the end of her reality right there. He would turn around, casino her, and kill her. You know, she'll be like the physics level of the dildo that killed her. You know, it would play out in physics, another level of the physical reality of the dildo that killed her. That's it. Nigga be like, why did this little trigger? The dildo was the one that causes stink pussy. You ask any of my wives from the beginning of time. Tell her honestly. And the pussy was always smelling quality and wonderful, right? You got perfume, right? Alright, so what you talking about? The dildo nigga came around, he started doing some dildo shit, started stink pussy, started causing the wrong type of chemistry, It wasn't no emotion. It was like a artificial insemination, and then it killed them. Oh, nigga said why? Because another person was traveling one day, did something, started making weapons and all type of things, and it killed them. He kept on killing her repeatedly. I didn't mind because she told me no. So oh, you told me no. So, my other wife started crying and shit because, you know, I was like, don't worry, babes. Don't worry, babes. One day, you're gonna see me tatted up, babes. You're gonna be looking plain like, yo, damn, that nigga went and got tats. Oof, too bad. And then my other wife that got tats. Then there was another wife of mine that started getting tats, and I was getting tats. She was like, oh, listen, tats is what's up. I was like, look. Too bad. Oh, well. I don't care. So other niggas that was acting like me that shouldn't, hey. I meant to tell my wife this. You remember I made you of the highest of quality. If you gave me a chick at your time sequence that was gonna bring you down and murder you and hurt your love of you being the higher quality and I'm the real, it's like you don't want nobody lying to you in the physical reality. You don't want the drugs lying to you making you stupid, right? If I was doing a possession spirit, the possession spirit wouldn't lie to you because even my possession spirits even have the higher quality. And it was hidden in a certain type of way. But it's just like if a person is gonna lie to you and you're gonna give me somebody ugly to throw on my dick at your time sequence, the more minutes I spend, you remember there's no such thing as time to me. So the more minutes I spend with an ugly bitch is the bitch that's killing you. So her physical reality will literally be turning you off and killing you. So what would you have to do? It would be like a bidding war after a time. Like my wife would be like, no, I need that. I need that hair. I need that hair. What time is it, that bitch? Yo, you gotta be over here. You gotta line up over here. You gotta go there. You gotta go there. Make sure he get that pussy right there. Yo, you got. I don't got nothing else to tell you. Yo, listen. Like I said, go here. You gotta go there. You gotta get over here. You gotta position yourself over there. This nigga nice, nigga nice pussy. Because if you gave me some ugly there's no time sequencing for ugly people around me. That's like literally killing the astrological empress. It's like demoralizing her conscience and fucking up all existence. Like you would have to war to get to the position of where I'm at just to get rid of these ugly bitches around me. Especially if they're a turnoff and shit. And then you have niggas gyrating and then you gotta think about the caretakers. If the caretakers start getting ignorant and stupid, it's just like you remember, it's like putty clay. If a person doesn't have a conscience and then they want to live and have a conscience, what you think about their conscience? So if they don't know where their conscience came from and then they trying to figure it out and then a person been showing them like, yo, you need to be here, you need to do this, so and so, this and that, and they start acting stupid. Yeah, hey man, I don't want to speak about it. I was already did Atlantis a certain type of way. I don't know about them niggas doing funny things like that. Another person doesn't know what's going on with me. Caretakers start acting stupid. What else to tell you, man? Now, you hear me? I'm telling you, if they start acting stupid, then what? So, what you look? What is it looking like to you? Huh? No, I don't know. You figure it out. But they're gonna poison themselves ahead of time. Good for them. Why it happened? What did it happen? If you were stashing, stash or what? Probably police pension, huh? listen to the training. Listen, good for you, babe. Real babe. Nothing else to say. And I don't got time to wait for stupid little pussy because I've never been a rapist. I waited till you like at least 19, 23 or certain ages and look young. I just like the girl looking young. I didn't. Her age was already up there. That means her physical body of her youthfulness. Because if I was stashing, why I made my wife look so young a certain type of way if I didn't need her around me in the physical reality. That means she was looking like she was 19, 23 natural. Other niggas want to look like little babies and shit like that. You saw it. I don't got time for demented emotions. People that just want to have demonic type of dominatrix sex and shit. You know, I don't got time for stupid people like that. Good for you, babes. Love one of my life. Last time making a video. Oh, here go your other stupidity. I'll just show you the last thing I was watching before. You know, hey, I don't give a fuck. You know, you already know the time of the day, right?
I could probably knock on that and it'll come down, but these have separated. That was solid a year ago. This here crack here, this one is doubling. The sidewalk is separating from the building up here. It's larger cracks that were not here a year ago. Particles of like little chunks of rock falling off. Little chunks
I guess the gynecologist is speaking to you, your new doctor.
Doubling in size.
That really is pretty messy.
Another nigga, yo, you wanna know what it is being a doctor a certain type of way?
It's hard
How you
to
doctoring what's gonna try to kill you.
scale of it all.
Because if you're in a habitation that's gonna kill your pussy anyway, and the shit been chasing you, how you doctoring it? You're gonna end up a baby again. Be careful. I told you about. You should have made sure everything. That's why I gave niggas words, and I should have been already handled. I said, too bad for them, right? Oh. And on top of it, what's gonna save you in refinement? You gotta give me my pussy. Already showed you that. Too bad.
It's a huge project.
You gonna doctor yourself? You gonna shoot yourself in the back, bitch? Oh, too bad. You better think about what I'm speaking about. You think about physics. Love one.
Is using a boring machine similar to Bertha to get